Well, here's the story behind this. I've got traps on this holler here, trying to help people out with their otter and beaver issues. What we got is a beautiful, beautiful mid-November day. It's 60 degrees or better, but the winds are whipping. I don't know how that'll hurt audio, but here's the thing. We haven't really arrowhead hunted this. I mean, you're always looking down. You can't help it. But we're going to try arrowhead hunt while I'm fixing some traps here. That's the goal for the next hour and a half. Stay tuned. DW Verts, Hickbilly Outdoors. I'll guarantee I'll find debitage. I'll find something. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up stuff that looks like it's been hit on. Flake, like that one right there. Definitely been hit on. Got all them angles. Cool. Nothing fancy, but definitely been hit on. I guarantee there's arrowheads and artifacts in this holler. It leads into a bigger creek. But since I'm here working on some traps, this thing got flooded the other day is another deal. They told me it's up 3 or 4 foot. So I've walked up through here. This will be the 4th time. And all we have found is chunks and pieces, but we haven't been looking hard. And I'm telling you, there's stuff to find in this creek. So maybe we'll get lucky. I don't have my stick with me. All kinds of pretty rock in here. My wife's actually rock hounding down the creek right now while I'm doing these traps. So, uh-oh. Boy, that looks good, don't it? My gloves are getting in my way. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? It's not anything, I'm sure. It'll make you reach for it, won't it? Yeah. That's what you do. You pick up a lot of stuff like that. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. More water here than there has been. I'm going to do some looking around. I got to go upstream about 50 yards and downstream about 125 yards. So it's going to take a little bit of time, and I'm going to actually look. So that's what we're doing. Definitely a spall. Boy, that's a pretty piece too at one time. It's really cool how much stuff in here I think has been hit on. The visibility's killing me. The wind's blowing so hard it's actually putting a ripple on the water. I say I like cloudy days, and this is a perfect cloudy day, but boy, it's hard to see stuff. So I'm just looking at shiny stuff right now, and I know there's stuff out here to find. And now that I have permission on this property, we may do a serious excursion down here someday, because they probably have probably close to a mile of 2 different creeks to look at. They tell me the thing was up with this last rain and snow we had. It was up a couple 3 foot. It flooded down through here. I haven't been here for a few days, so sure looks good. Wish I had my wiggle pickle giggle stick my buddy Bill Stewart gave me, because this thing here is not near so good for picking stuff up. But that water's pretty cold. It is middle of January in Missouri. Not as cold as it could be, but it's pretty chilly. And I'm done talking for a minute. I'll find something to talk about. Yeah. So many times I go arrowhead hunting and my visibility's horrible. It's just, and as I get older, of course, my eyes aren't as good as what they used to be, obviously. I do have polarized glasses on. It helps some, but they're not high-dollar polarized glasses, which would make a difference. And really, the wrong color for today, as cloudy as it is, I need to have some amber lenses, probably. But anyway, just pointing out, you got to really pick things apart, and I'm not gonna take this to science level today. I'm just hoping something jumps out at me. I mean, there's probably a flake. Looking for shapes and such. There's something got some shape to it. Nope, just a chunk. It's a place, all the years I've lived in this area, I've never arrowhead hunted. And the guy don't like anybody on his property, except, of course, I got permission to trap, and that therefore gave me permission to do other things, because they want the critters killed, and it's kind of a trade-off. Gorgeous rock here. I hope my wife's finding stuff. She always finds something. Pretty stuff. Put in a rock garden, make me mow and weed eat around, whatever. My weed eater, I'm going to tell y'all, here's a hickbilly trick. Seriously, big hickbilly trick. My weed eater comes in a jug, and I spray it. Mixed with water. It is the best weed eater on the planet. There's a hickbilly tip for the day. Besides arrowhead hunting anyway. I just finished my tip video and immediately, that's a spall, but isn't that beautiful? You see where the hits were made. I mean, it's not an arrowhead. It's not even a starter one. It's just, well, it is a starter one. It's a spall knocked off a rock. It's just gorgeous. I'm taking that back to my wife. She may want to rock tumble that one. That's just real pretty Jeff City chert, banded chert. And I've seen 4 or 5 like this so far. I've picked up 2 of them. Haven't had the camera on for a while. Fixed a trap, pulled one out. Just so gorgeous down in here. The water isn't actually cleared all the way back up yet from that storm. But all I found is pieces, chunks, cores, no actual artifact pieces per se. I will do a clip at the end. I'll get this stuff out and show y'all at one time. So the visibility is always something horrible to deal with. The wind and the current and a flat piece there. And the water's cold enough. Of course, I got these gauntlet gloves, but I don't take time putting them on. Boy, they look good for a second. Wrong. Anyway, that's what it's all about, y'all. Putting some time in, stumbling around looking. I just took a few extra minutes today, and I'm not close to being done. I got a ways to go down through here. Beautiful day. We're just strolling in the creek with our waders on because it's freaking middle of January. I got questions for y'all. Do you know what is harder than the rock that an arrowhead hunter's head is made out of? What's harder than that? Nothing. I'm probably going to quit picking them up directly, but I've got 5 or 6 cores that look like that. Isn't that gorgeous? But no doubt it's a core. You see where the big old flakes are drawn off of it, trying to get spalls or trying to make a point. That's just a pretty one. I just picked up 2 right here in a row. Man, maybe another one down there right now. Lots of them. Maybe another one. Yep. Yep. I can see where the flake was drawn off of it. It's ugly on the other side though. Boy, it's pretty rock though, isn't it? So, again, this ain't going to be much of a video, y'all, but I'm not going to apologize. That's what you do. You pick stuff up, you look, you spend a lot of time. Look at that. Flake 3 in a row. See what the flakes were drawn off of. Just a core piece. It'll sure be a beautiful day to find something for real. Those are for real. You know what I mean. So, this is the stuff that I brought back the other day from that little creek walk when I was resetting traps. Nothing fantastic, except I believe every piece here is debitage. Every piece here is a flake. That's a neat one there. There is a, who knows, almost a preform. Spalls, chunks, pretty pieces, but all of them have been hit on by man. I did that video identifying debitage. I'll try to remember to put a link in the video below this, in that little description box. Look at that pretty piece. Just drawed off flakes, chunks. There's a real flat one. I thought I might try nap on that one. It's almost gone enough to, maybe. This was real pretty. And some of this stuff my wife will tumble. She'll probably put that in her tumbler. It don't hurt a thing. It's pretty neat lithics we have. Most of this is just chert. Pretty much all of it's chert. Now here's one that's interesting. When I picked up, I didn't see it. They actually worked it. Who knows what they do? I got several like this. They're real steep. Worked all the way around. Basically. Driven up the sides. Real steep flakes. But that's what they finished up with is a core. But they're all kind of like that when they're done. They're just interesting pieces. This, I believe, is an adze. It's a bull-nosed adze. I'm sure, well, I don't believe it. I know it's actually an adze. I didn't realize that when I picked it up in the creek. A lot of adze like this, it's what they are. They're a tool, been hit on all the way around. They got ugly on them. They made other things. Look at them little bitty hits down the side. Got that bull nose, we call it, pig nose. Both ends. An adze. I didn't realize that at the time, so it was something. Aye, that's ugly. That ain't nothing. That one goes in the rock garden. Oops. Look at that pretty, thin, nice flake. Same thing there. You can see where the peeps were drawn off. So that's, well, did that not like notch for a second? And then this is a core. I'm sure it's a core. It's been hit on, but it just got ugly on them in a hurry. Just real pretty lithics. I mean, just really cool looking. So I picked it up. So that's what we got. That's what I did in a short amount of time. Picked up kind of, and I did not pick up everything. There's some chips and chunks I left, but I actually ended up with an artifact or two out of that. Kinda. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm DW Verts. Waiting for another adventure. Talk to you later.